Hey everyone, Bob here, Overland Citrus. A while back we installed a vector communications bar, that's what I call it, and some different communication and navigation things, and I said I would do an update and let you know how it's going. Well, today's that day. We've had it in action a few times. We went off-road, did a little wheeling with it, and I'm just going to let you know how everything worked, and we'll go on from there. So stay tuned. Okay everyone, we're back facing around at the dashboard on my JK, and as you can see in the background here we have the vector communication bar, which there is a video on how to install that bar on my YouTube site if anybody's interested, and where you can purchase it. So now what we're doing here is the first mount is a 67 mount. It's carbon fiber, and I have to say this has got to be the best cell phone mount I've ever seen or used. It's sturdy, it's rugged, you can move it in multiple areas, and you want your phone, you just pop it off, come back in, pop it on. It's really nice. And for anybody out there that uses their cell phone to make videos, you just switch the camera, selfies, or through your windshield, so it works really well. And then behind that we have another mount that I put my GoPro camera on, and my GoPro has a wrist activated on and off, so it's really cool. I can just hit the button on my wrist when I have it on. It's like a watch, and to turn the dash cam, as we'll call it, on and off. And then we're running the Garmin Overlander GPS. Very nice unit. I would recommend it to anybody, and we got a discount when I purchased it thanks to Clay at Overland X. And if you haven't checked Clay's site and his crew or any of his movies, there's some serious overlanding on that. And I just want to say again, thanks Clay for the discount on my Overlander from Garmin. And then in the back there, on another mount, we're running the Garmin InReach. That's a satellite receiver. And we did that for many reasons. One, we always have communications with our GPS. It links. And that's why I went with this unit, and I didn't go with an iPad or a tablet, because I've seen a lot of people don't have Wi-Fi, and then they're not in real time. Where if you run this setup between the InReach, Garmin InReach satellite receiver, and the Overlander by Garmin, and they will link together as soon as you turn them on, you're always going to be in real time, which to me is worth the money. It's not cheap. By far, these are not cheap items, but if they're in your budget and you can do it, I would say go for it. It's been great. Really great the way it worked. And you can also set this Garmin up and the InReach so you can go on your laptop or your desktop and you can pin a route, make a route, you can name it, and then when you turn this unit on, it will automatically go to it. So that makes it really nice. And then we're running a Cobra 40 channel handheld mic CB, which rarely ever gets turned on, but it's here just in case we need some type of communications in that style. And then we're running a ham radio, and I might pronounce this wrong, like Bullfrog, a little handheld. We run no more than 5 watts with that. And it has a really nice bracket. I'll see if I can reach there and take it off. This is a nice bracket. It's by Rugged Radios, and they make some really intense stuff for like off-road racing. And it's a pretty nice bracket. It holds everything in place. What I'm going to do, I did notice, is I'm going to get some little rubber discs, and I've used them before in other items, and I'm going to put one on there. This way, I find we get a little rattle when we're going down the road, so I'm going to push that out so that doesn't happen, and that works really well. And then what I do is I have one cord that comes up through the middle, and it's got 3 different adapters on it, and I can charge all 3 things and keep them running at one shot. And then this Garmin is magnetic. You can't put it upside down because it'll be reverse polarity. So, and it's really strong. It's a magnet charger. And we just got a ram mount holding that piece in. Zoom down a little. And same thing with the InReach. The InReach is on a ram mount. And the GoPro setup is on a ram mount. So we're running 3 ram mounts, which make fantastic mounts. Super strong. They don't rattle. But we did get this whole 67 mount with the carbon fiber right from Vector. And I would have got all my mounts from Vector, but unfortunately they don't make every mount that you need to hold all of your gear. So that's what we're doing here inside my JK for communications. It does seem like a lot of stuff, but trust me, it's all needed. We use it all. It sits great right in front, right in arm length. I mean, I'm pretty tall. You know, I'm 6'2", so I can crank down my window on the other side with no problem. And yes, it's a Jeep. I have crank windows. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. When I put this video out, I'm going to put all of the links where you can purchase this stuff. And if anybody has any questions, further questions on how it works. And again, I'm still learning to use all this stuff too. So I'll apologize in advance if I made any mistakes with pronunciations and what the stuff is called and how it works. And someone wants to correct me on that, that'd be great. But again, it's all an adventure. It's all a learning curve. By far, we're not professionals. We're just overlanders and off-roaders. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, stay tuned because we got a big addition coming to the JK. Hopefully, it'll happen and be installed next week. So stay tuned for that. Until then, wheel safe, camp safe, and have a great time.